Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something I told you I'd do a long time ago, and that is play some games that I bought from Japan on the Analog Pocket. If you haven't seen my Japan haul video, go check it out. But when I was out there, I was able to pick up Dr. Mario for the Game Boy, Mario Tennis for the Game Boy Color, and Super Mario Advance for the Game Boy Advance. So we're going to go one by one, plug these in, see if there's an actual language barrier to playing them. Again, in my earlier video, I mentioned that there shouldn't be because it should be pretty straightforward, but just see how it runs. Because I've never played a non-North American game on the Pocket, so I'd be curious to see if there's any differences. So starting off, we're going to go with Dr. Mario. Let's see, play cartridge. Error. That's not good. Hit it with the... Why does that always work? Okay, so looks like we have the details here. Regions, Europe, Japan, USA. Straight to it. Oh, let's start. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've actually never played Dr. Mario. From what I know, it's like Tetris. What I don't know what these little fruit things are. I've already made a very bad decision at the top. I think you need 4 in a row. So this should give me that. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, there we go. Drop it down. I did not mean to do that. Let's try the music of this kind of bumps. Too loud. Okay, no, I'm just playing the game now. But it runs well. It's actually in English. I expected this because it's from Japan to, there's no Japanese writing on it. So maybe it's a US cartridge that's either it's universal or it's from the US. I just found it in Japan. But I don't know. Like, this is a. I didn't see any language options either, so yeah, cool game. I never played it. I can see why it's addicting. It's like a Mario version of Tetris. So that is it with this. Let's go ahead and go to the next game. All right, next up we have Mario Tennis. So this one, region is showing it's just Japan. So I'm assuming that Dr. Mario is just region free and released in this format for every region. So we run into our first issue with playing a Japanese game and being American, and that's that you can't read anything. But you can get around this menu pretty easily. Like, this is play tennis. This is Mario's face, so characters. This is multiplayer. I'm not exactly sure what the 1, 2, 3 is. That's probably story mode. Save. This looks like quick play, so let's go ahead and just do this. Luigi, Baby Mario. Let's play on the grass. Oh my god. Oh! Oh. Okay, I'm not good. It's all good. This is exit. That's save. No, how do you exit? There we go. Pretty simple, right? I actually had this, I have the North American version of this, or at least the version on the Pocket. Let's see if it's still there. Tools, GB Studio. No, that's Mario Golf. Okay, but I did play it before. Pretty straightforward, really, really fun game, and a great way to kill time. Similar to Mario Golf, there's actually a pretty good campaign where you don't play as Mario or Luigi, and yeah, it's a nice time kill. So let's quit that and move on to our next game. Next game we have is Super Mario Advanced, and this one I'm assuming will be just like Mario Tennis and be strictly in Japanese. But because the Pocket has a pretty cool feature, it tells you some details, we'll be able to confirm, and yep. Okay, so it still has some English text there. And it's also, they're speaking in, I don't know if the Japanese Mario speaks in English, I'm not sure. This is also all in English. How do you pick stuff up again? Can you pick stuff up in this game? That didn't happen. Alright, so maybe your boy's not the best at platformers. It depends on the platformer. But game runs well. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do I get out of here? No, stop pressing. Okay. No. Get me out of this purgatory. What does this one do? There we go. Okay. Let's try Mario Brothers. Oh, this is the OG. So I actually don't have a lot of nostalgia for these games. I know a lot of people do. I just never grew up with Mario. I think my first Mario game was definitely on the Game Boy Color. I just wasn't that crazy about it. Oops. That was on purpose. Okay, let's exit out. Alright, let's quit out of this, and let's wrap this up. Alright guys, so you just saw me play 3 games I got from Japan on my Analogue Pocket, and they, like expected, ran well. Right, this device is region free. It's gonna play everything, but more so, I like how 1, it confirms if the cartridge is real, and 2, it tells you about it. You have region, publisher, developer, system. I don't have a bootleg cartridge on hand, so I can't test if it won't tell you, hey, this thing's not legit. But I'm assuming that if it's legit, this is the information that'll populate. And we also learned something today, that most of these games, at least the ones I picked, I did pick it on purpose because there's not too much of a language barrier in reading, but a lot of these games are kind of in English. Like Dr. Mario, this was just, I guess this is region free. This is for everywhere. Made in Japan, but still. Super Mario Advanced, the voice acting was English. I don't know if it's like that in Japan, but if it is, cool. But the text is in English too. It's pretty easy to navigate except for some of the settings, the menu options. Mario Tennis was probably the most Japanese I saw, but even so, you can kind of see pictures and guess where you're going to go. The gameplay loop doesn't require much reading at all. Even the campaign, I'm imagining, is not too deep, so I can't see it going that much. Now, would I have bought a Japanese game for something like Golden Sun? Maybe. I buy things I don't need, but it would be a lot of reading, and it would be a lot of me not understanding. If the Pocket had a translation patch, that would be really, really dope, and that would actually probably decrease the value of some of these games in the US because you can just buy Japanese copies that are cheaper and play them. That would be that. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys still playing the Pocket if you have it? If you don't have it, do you want one? I know they just released the glow in the dark edition and it looks really cool. I would have bought it if I didn't already have one, but I don't need it. So, well, I do buy things I don't need. If you guys bought it, let me know how you like it. It looks really dope. I see some people doing custom button mods on it, and it's a great device. It's good quality, and I'm glad I got some physical games for it, even though the majority of the way I play is using OpenFPGA or using the GB Studio application on here. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more content, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. We just passed around 550 subscribers, and that is, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just dope. But I would appreciate it. Subscribe. Or don't. Because I don't control you. All right. Okay, thanks. Bye.